Well, you know what? I think I speak for majority of the black folks when I say that this is a sequel that no one asked for. But now that we're here, the question is, would it keep the magic, the integrity, the legacy of the first one, or would it completely ruin everything? Well, you know what? We're going to all find out soon because my review of this film is coming to you right now. What's up, folks, and welcome back to the channel today for another movie review. Today we're reviewing the highly anticipated film Coming to America, which is dropping on Amazon Prime Video March 5th. Yes, this is a sequel to the original film Coming to America. And I gotta be honest, like, man, this is a missed opportunity because I really wish this film was able to be released in theaters because I could only imagine how my folks would act in the theaters of this release. Like when I say my folks, absolutely us black folks. I could only imagine how they would be acting. I mean, this would be like for real, if folks thought like we were showing out for Black Panther, you had no idea what we might have done for this one. But at the same time, too, like in all good sake, it would have been a lot of fun to have that type of energy and that type of celebration amongst our people. But look, here's what I'm going to say really quickly before I get started in this review. Please, folks, if you're going to check out reviews after mine, please check out folks that have a level of appreciation for the first one. Not just watched it, but the ones who grew up on that film. The ones who, much like myself, that this film was put on every single chance it could within the household. Sure, I can say black folks, but you never know. Other folks may have the same level of appreciation. So I'm just going to say for anyone who grew up with that level of appreciation with the first one, check out their reviews because what this film does is that, and you have to think, with so many people involved with this film, there's a long list of star power in this. You know the biggest thing was that if we're going to do this, we got to do this right. We cannot mess this up. And that's a level of responsibility you can tell that went into this film because all of the magic from the first one is absolutely in this. The tone, the energy, the vibes of the first one is all in this with like sprinkles of modernization. So like by all means, it picks up exactly where the magic was at with the first one and just giving us another new fresh sequel to it. And that's absolutely what it needed to do because folks, I tell you, when they come out with sequels, they be trying to try new things. They be trying to like, I don't know. You just don't do that. And there's been a lot of sequels that have completely failed, but this was one that I do not feel that way with. With that being said, I can promise you that no one's ever going to say that Coming to America is one of the best movies ever. It is absolutely one of people's favorite movies, but when it comes down to like movie structure and everything, sure, there's flaws. Even this one, plenty of flaws in it, but it's fun and it's not so much of a film, but it's more of an experience because much like you can tell with the folks when they were filming this because of all the social media stuff that came out about that, they had a lot of fun and that fun radiated through their performances, and thus us watching it, you're going to have the same level of fun because to be honest, I laughed a lot more than I thought I was going to laugh. Like, trust me, I thought this was going to be a dumpster fire of a hot mess, and it wasn't. I really had a good time with this, and I thought this was executed really, really well. With that being said, the display of black excellence in this film, up and down the board. Of course, you have Eddie Murphy returning, Arsenio Hall, but then you have Jermaine Fowler stepping up in this. Leslie Jones, who I'm not even a big fan of, and did a fantastic job. And then you have Tracy Morgan, who's playing an uncle in this, who just kills that role. But then you have other people like Teyana Taylor in it. James Earl Jones returning. Like, there's just so much of a presence of black excellence up and down the board, from the cast to the film crew. This is just truly a display of black excellence. I cannot stress enough. I mean, talking about Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall, even back to their shenanigans, playing different roles within this film, something that they kind of made their career on. But, now with so many people wanting to be involved with this, they didn't have to do that. And we still get some of that greatness of the two of them playing different characters and whatnot. And I will always love that. But yeah, again, I just can't stress enough. Folks, check out folks who's not going to just look at this as just a film, but because this is more of a celebration and this is more of almost a reunion for folks. because of what this film is. And then when you're talking about the musical performances with this. Now, first I'm going to say the soundtrack is going to be bomb. I know you all are going to definitely want to check that out. But you have performances within this film and the cameos with those performances. It's an experience. It's almost like a mini concert. You're going to have a good time watching this. And with that being said, too, you got so many callbacks from the first ones. You have cameos from the first ones. You have dialogue that's connecting the two films. Like it's truly, I'm telling you, it's keeping things intact. Really quickly, let me just go over what the premise is really fast. So now, Prince Akeem is now King Akeem of Zamunda. And now that he's the king, there needs to be a prince. But he only has 3 daughters until he finds out he has a bastard son in America, in New York. So they go back to New York to go find him, to bring him back so he can be the rightful, so now he can become prince. That's it. Again, the plot's very light, and while it is the purpose of the film, but truly it's an experience. It's a fun time. It's not so much about the plot. It's truly about just the moments in Black culture, and the celebration amongst everybody is truly what it's all about. And I think you keep the focus on that, then you absolutely will have a good time. I'm bringing up Black history and whatnot because Coming to America almost feels like Black history. That's just how significant it is within the community. And again, I can't stress enough, this would have been a perfect theatrical film. Like, it would have been a good time. People would have been laughing, so much commentary. There would have been jokes that only certain people would have been able to pick up on. There's so many relatable characters. There's so many good talent that everyone has just loved from over the years. New faces that have limited roles, but even with limited roles, you have 5 minutes. People utilize every second of their 5 minutes, and good musical performances, and just again, it's just the display of Black excellence and for the culture. I really can't say it any other way. With that being said, definitely stick through the comments. Stick through the credits for outtakes. Another performance by one of the best voices in the industry, and then there's a after the credit scene that you don't want to miss as well too. So yes, folks, Coming to America, I'm here to say like this one did not disappoint. I had a good time with it. I had more fun than I thought I would, and I think that again, because of my appreciation for the first one, I was highly critical how this was going to be, and I'm here to say like I had a good time with it. I really, really did, and I can't wait to check it out. I can't wait to hear what you all's responses to it as well. And man, I can't wait to watch this with the family once it releases. And that, again, is coming March 5th on Amazon Prime Video. So, folks, definitely jump in the comments. Let me know, are you excited for this film? What is your reserves for the film? Because I know everybody got 1,001 of those. And ultimately, once you check it out, let me know what your thoughts were. But yes, folks, Coming to America. This was a good one. I had a good time. Not the best film, but definitely a fun film. So thank you so much for watching my review, folks, and I'll catch you all very, very soon.